Hi guys, my name is James Ryan and I am back and I need to check something. Is this touching the ground? Clearly it is not. So what is up with the fact that... Oh wait. For some reason jumping isn't enabled at the start. It should be. Jumping should always be true. Everything else is fine. There, now we've hit the ground, and now we can move around on the ground. Nice. So, it works great. We still can't jump normally. We can do this, though. Now, I'm wondering if it should just be a jumping puzzle game kind of thing, or if I should have some type of stealth mechanics. But this is awesome. I just realized I made this. I mean, I'm playing around in it like it's nothing, like it's something a big developer made. But I made this, and I feel freaking proud about it. I love it. I can walk around on the ground, jump up on the roof, stick there, jump there, jump there, jump there. Unlimited freedom almost, except for that roof glitch. Jump, jump, walk on the ground. Bam. We need a climbing mechanic. You should not be able to climb on the ceiling. Can though. Perhaps I'll just make it always allow you to move, but your movement will be relative to the normal of the game, the normal of the object you are sitting on. Something like that. So for instance, I'll have to think about that actually. I'll have to think about that. Maybe some complex math will be involved, perhaps not. I'll think about it. I'm just hanging on the roof. I'm gonna fart. I just farted. So, yeah. Might want to fix this roof glitch. Wonder what causes that. Probably don't. I don't know. I'm not gonna have a separate object for roof, am I? Who knows? Now, should I implement the climbing system? Or should I implement the anti-climbing system? It's one or the other. I'm not gonna say, oh, well, you can just jump, we're not gonna let you, we don't want you to climb, but we are gonna just leave this, glitch in the game that allows you to climb by jumping along a wall. But I'm also not gonna say something like, we're not going to let you jump on a wall. Well, that's the only really way. I'm either going to say, we're going to make a climbing system for you, or we're going to prevent you from climbing. I'm not going to say, we're not going to make a climbing system for you, but you can still climb. Okay? It's one way or the other. We either prevent you or help you. Not going to just leave you with this glitch system. That's what I've been trying to say. So let's get to work on that. What I can do is make a new variable. Yeah, I'm very variable heavy programmer. Not so efficient. That's alright. Variable called last ground. Last ground. Why not? I pressed insert. Last ground, it's going to be a game object. It's going to be the game object that we last hit. So, the great thing about this is that when you set variables equal to components or game objects, the variables themselves act as references. So you can then manipulate that variable to manipulate the thing. Which But then when you set variables to other variables, it works as normal. So that's good. I'm wondering if there's a way to make it work in some other way or somehow. So that I don't know. I do not know. So screen.showCursor, yeah, that's not it. So we got last ground. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna set first thing. We need it. This will require doing something and then doing it again, because we're gonna have to go through it at least more than once to be able to figure out how this works. Unless I think about it in my head, but it's fine. If hit game object.tag equals ground. Okay, so I want to do is set last ground equal to hit dot game object. So the game object we hit is the last ground, our last solid ground that we have touched, been able to stick to. Okay? But that's only if we get to it. That's only if we hit. No, that's if we hit. That's on a hit. Okay, so we don't need to put any more if statements in here, because that actually goes on the starting jumping. Okay. Now we are going to have to make a raycast. So, bear with me. We're going to get into the detailed... No, not too detailed. We're going to get into the slightly wacky world of raycasts. This is how... Raycast is like when you really start... When you get into raycasting, it's when you really start to appreciate how the objects... Well, even just collision in general, you appreciate how all the objects and different types of things fit together so well. Here we are. Okay, so physics raycast, I'm gonna use the raycast. What? Or hit info. You can just use physics raycast, you know, to just as an if statement thing to return true or false. But what's really important is hit info. This one doesn't use it. This uses origin and distance. Origin direction. Hit info. There's so many ways of doing a raycast. What hit info does is it create like on character collider hit or on collider hit. This will create an object that we can then reference things about. So raycast hit will allow us to find the game object. I think raycast hit. We can go to collider. We can go to collider, and then of course from collider we can get to game object, because that's just how this thing works. Okay, and you can also find the normal, which I might use actually, but first things first, we have to do if raycast. Physics raycast is a good idea because that will help. But I'm going to take a look at the input mouse position page because it has a useful example on here. Here we are. So we already got camera, main screen point to ray, except we've got it always pointing to the center of the screen. So if... Actually, I'm going to go back. This is less useful. Even less useful. Where is the back button? Oh, there it is. Well, then where's the forward button? There it is. Ah, okay. Good. Firefox isn't that bad. Never thought it was bad to begin with, to be honest, of course. Now, so I can do just ray, hit, and 100. So ray, hit info, nice. That is really good. Ray, hit info, distance, to infinity and beyond, of course.